Hello, my dear students. This is question 23 from Miscellaneous Integrals, class 12th. So this is the question. Inverse trig mein, wherever you see 1 with anything, always think of this formula. 1 minus cos theta or 1 plus cos theta. So 1 minus cos theta kya hai? 2 sin square theta by 2. And this is 2 cos square theta by 2. Okay? We always use this whenever there is something with 1. Okay, so if I want to use it, can I consider this x and this x as x as cos theta? We are just assuming. So dx will be minus of sin theta d theta, right? Focus here, right? There will be many questions similar to this in inverse trig as well. Okay, so let me put here tan inverse of integration 1 minus, what is x? X is this cos theta by 1 plus cos theta into what is dx? Dx is minus of sin theta d theta. Fine. Now what? Let me use this formula. Integration of what is 1 minus cos theta? Is this 2 sin square theta by 2, and this is 2 cos square theta by 2, and this I will simply copy. Correct? Okay. What can you see now? 2 and 2 cancel. Correct? And if I want to take this root, what will happen to this square? This square will disappear. So let me write tan inverse of sin theta by 2 by cos theta by 2 into sin theta d theta. Why? Because this square disappeared because of this under root. And what is sin by cos? Everybody knows. This by this is tan theta by 2 sin theta d theta. Now what? We all know tan inverse of tan is what? There is a formula. Tan inverse of tan x is nothing but x. Correct? This tan inverse and these tan kind of cancel each other. So what we will get? So these and these will cancel each other. So I will end up having only theta by 2, only this and this, which is sin theta d theta. So guys, tell me what it is looking like. Isn't it looking like this is algebra and this is trigonometric u into v? Correct? So if I say isolate, whenever we have uv, we use isolate. Okay, this I have explained in integration by parts. So we have algebra, A for algebra, and we have trig, T for trig. Okay, so A is for algebra, so this will be first and this will be second. First and second. This is first and this is second. So can I say this is u and this is v? Correct? U and v. And what is the formula for u into v? Integration formula. This is u into integration of v minus, ध्यान से देखिए, minus derivative of first, integration of second, okay, and integration of this whole dx. This is the formula. Write it down. This is for u into v. Okay, so this is u, this is v. Let me solve it. Minus half as it is, u as it is, integration of sin theta minus integration of derivative of first. So derivative of theta will be 1. Correct? And what is integration of sin theta will come here. So minus half theta as it is, integration of sin theta is, everybody knows, it is cos theta minus of integration of, what is integration of this is cos theta d theta. Now once again, theta cos theta minus, what is integration of cos? This is nothing but, I wanted to tell you this formula, that integration of sin theta is minus of cos theta. Here this will be integration of this will be minus of cos theta, and this will be minus of cos theta. Okay, so this minus and minus will become plus, so be careful. And this is the here which is minus, so this is plus integration of cos theta d theta. So it will be minus of half minus theta cos theta plus, what is integration of cos theta? This we should know. Integration of cos theta is sin theta. This is also one formula. So let me write down. So this is my answer. But we have to put theta back. If you remember, what was theta? So we had assumed that x was cos theta. So what will be theta? Will be cos inverse x. But we need sin theta as well. Okay. So what can we do? Use a triangle method. Draw a triangle with theta here. Okay. So cos theta is x. Can I write it x by 1? Cos theta is x. So it is x by 1. Okay. So which is what? Base by hypotenuse. That's how we write. This is base by hypotenuse. So base is x, hypotenuse is this. So what will be height? By Pythagoras, 1 minus x square. So from this triangle, can I get sin theta? From this triangle, sin theta is what? Height by hypotenuse. So which is under root of 1 minus x square by 1. So I hope this you understood, that we use a triangle method to find sin theta, cos theta and theta. Okay, this is triangle we drew. The cos theta is x, theta is cos inverse x, and sin theta is this. So we can put it in an answer here. So we will get minus of half minus theta. Theta is cos inverse x into, what is cos theta? Cos theta is x, इधर देखिए x, plus sin theta. Sin theta is this, root of 1 minus x square. So this is my answer. Next question. This is a very important question. We need a certain manipulation in this. Okay. So remember, if you have log a log b, so it becomes log b raised to power a. What happens? This a go on the power. Okay. So here, can I take this 2 behind? Right? Okay. This 2 behind. So what it will become? Let me write it here. This 2 will go behind and will become, just let me write down x square. Correct. Now there is one more formula. If you have log a minus log b is log a by b, and a minus becomes division. So let me do it. Under root of x square minus 1 log of this minus log this will become what? X square plus 1 by x square. And here we have x raised to power 4. This is in denominator. Okay. So this will be a little bit more manipulation. This power 4, can I write x cube into x? And this I will write this by this and this by this. Correct? X square by x square plus 1 by x square. So this will be 1 plus 1 by x square. So 1 plus 1 by x square dx. Okay. What else can we do? See, if we have plain x, can I write it under root of x square? It is same thing. X is same thing as under root of x square. So this x I am planning to put inside under root like this. This x cube as it is. This x I will write under root x. This one. Be careful. Okay. Here. This one. This x I have written as root of x. Now log of 1 plus 1 by x square dx. Now you think, what can we do to simplify it further? सोचिए. So integration of 1 by x cube. Can I combine these two roots? Both are roots. Under root of x square plus 1. I'm sorry, this was plus 1 in the question itself. From the beginning it was plus. By, please do correction, this was plus from the beginning. By x. They both are combined. Log of 1 plus 1 by x square dx. This is x square. Now what can we do? Can you see that if I take this by this by this is nothing but this thing? Log of 1 plus 1 by x square dx. Okay. Now I can see clearly one pattern that this thing and this thing kind of matching. Let me just take this as t for some time. Okay, t. Okay, differentiate both sides. Differentiate. The derivative of 1 is 0. What is derivative of this? We have done it many times. Minus 2 by x cube dx dt. Okay, you should know this by now. This was x cube. This was x cube. So we kind of have something going on here. See, x cube is already there here. And we are getting here. So let me do it. So what we can do is dx by x cube, can I write minus dt by 2? So what I did, minus 2 I have taken other side down. So it became minus dt by 2. Okay? So my question will become, this part is t. Okay? Log of this part is t into this and this I am combining, dx by x cube. This and this. And what is dx by x cube? Dx by x cube is minus dt by 2. Correct? If you see here, this became very compact. I'm sorry, this was under root of t. So this was under root of t. Be careful. Into log of t in this. So this will become integration of t, log of t, dx by dt is minus dt by 2. Write this down till here. Now what it looks like? This algebra, this part and this part is log. So if I use by parts, I late. So I have algebra and I have log. Correct? So log should come first and algebra should come second. So log first and this is second. So let me change the order. Log of 2 under root of t dt. Okay? Because we are planning to do by parts. Okay? So remember, whenever we do by parts, we use I late to identify which is u and v. Okay? If you don't know this, please watch that video, integration by parts. So here, this is I am planning u and this is v. Take it. So what was the formula? U as it is, integration of v minus derivative of u. Correct? Integration of v and integration of this whole, remember. Okay? I will use that. This as it is, log t as it is, first as it is, integration of root t minus derivative of first. What is derivative of d by dt of log t, integration of root t dt. This is what we are doing. The log of t, integration of root t. So let me tell you how to do integration of power. That you should know by now. Integration of x is power and dx is power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. Correct? So integration of this happens t raised to power 3 by 2 into, divided by 3 by 2 by this formula. Correct? By this formula. N plus 1 by n plus 1. Okay? Minus This is derivative of log t is 1 by t. And what is derivative of this? T 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. So let me write it. 2 by, see this is minus half is already going on. So that I am not bothered. You can, I think you understood. This is always going on. Minus half, minus half. I am just trying to explain the inner part of it. Okay? So this is 2 by 3 log of t raised to power 3 by 2 minus power 3 by 2. Correct? Minus this 2 by 3. What is this minus this? Power is subtracted. Root of t. This is your answer pretty much. You are just supposed to put t is equal to 1 plus 1 by x square. So this is my answer. Where t is this. Okay? Try again this question, guys. And I'm again telling you, you cannot directly do miscellaneous if you have not done other exercises well. Okay? ये बहुत ही important question है and interesting. ठीक है? It is based on a formula. This is the question, write down. This is based on a formula ex into fx plus f dash x dx. If you see somewhere e with two functions, first function and second is derivative of first, then answer is nothing but this. You don't have to integrate it, direct answer. Write it down. So this is the formula. Ex fx plus f dash x means derivative of first into dx is ex dfx. ठीक है? Okay. So in this we will do some manipulation. First of all, 1 minus cos x क्या है? It's 2 sin square x by 2. I think everybody knows it. ठीक है? So let me use this here. So let's just solve it, and in the end I will use the limits. ठीक है? First let us just solve it. So this will be ex 1 minus this can I write 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 by sin theta का formula पता है ना सबको? Sorry for the interruption. X by 2 cos x by 2. So this formula I used here. And 2 sin square x by 2. ठीक है? Okay. Now we can separate out this by this and this by this. ठीक है? तो 1 by 2 sin square x by 2 minus 2 sin x by 2. Perfect. Now anything cancelling? Here 2 and 2 cancelling. 1 power of sin will cancel. ठीक है? So इसमें what we will get is 1 by 2. This will be cosec square x by 2 by 2 because this will go up. Cosec square minus what is left over here? Cos by sin. So it is nothing but cot x by 2 dx. Okay. Can you observe something? I can see with my experience that if I consider it as fx, just let me consider that minus of cot x by 2 is some function. Okay? So what will be the derivative of this f dash x? If I just assume, it is just assumption. So what is the derivative of this? Minus cot का क्या होगा? Cosec square x by 2 and by chain rule x by 2 1 by 2. And cot का इंटीग्रेशन होता है minus of minus. Correct? Cot का derivative of cot is minus of. So minus and minus will become plus. So it is cosec square x by 2 into 1 by 2. ठीक है? ये derivative है. Can you observe something here? What I can see? If this entire thing is fx, right? Can you see that? If this is fx, so this is nothing but this is f dash x. See here, I can write it like this. Integration of ex, can I write it minus of cot x by 2 plus cosec square x by 2 dx. So this is nothing but fx. See, this is fx. So this is nothing but f dash x. ऐसा लिख सकते हैं? Yes or no? So this is matching with our formula. So the answer will be this, direct. Correct? We don't have to integrate it. So this is my answer by using that formula that I gave you. And what is fx? fx क्या था? fx was this. तो आंसर क्या होगा? ex minus of cot x by 2 plus c. But if you see in the question, there were limits. Right? So c का जरूरत नहीं है. If limits are given, then we don't use c. And in the end, after integration, I'm gonna put the limits. What were the limits? Pi by 2 to pi. So this is upper and this is lower. So how do we solve when the limits are given? Anybody remembers? We do upper minus lower. So I will do that. Minus, I'm taking out upper limit minus lower limit. E pi minus cot x by 2. So it will be pi by 2 minus lower limit. E pi by 2 minus cot x is pi by 2. So it will become pi by 4 because 2 was already there and 1 is pi by 2. Together it will be pi by 4. Correct. What is cot pi by 2? Cot pi by 2 everybody knows is 0. Correct. So this is 0 minus e pi by 2 into cot pi by 4 is 1. And minus will become plus and this is 0. I can leave it. Perfect. Any doubt so far? ठीक है. तो ये तो हो गया 0. इसको छोड़ दो. ये बचा. Only this is left. तो e raised to power pi by 2. This should be my answer. Interesting था? ठीक है. Let's see just one more question. ये question बहुत ही important and interesting है. There are 2-3 methods to solve it, but I will use trigonometric method to simplify it. There is one more algebraic method, but let's try trigonometry. Okay? So whenever we see power 4, usually divide each term by cos raised to power x will work. Mostly it will work. Okay? Let's try it. I will put the limits in the end. First focus on solution. So sin x cos x by cos 4x divided by each term means this also and this also. Okay? So let me do cos 4x by cos 4x plus sin 4x by sin 4x dx. This is integration. So this will become 1 power of sine will cancel. So this will become cos cube. So sin x by cos cube. Cos cube can I write cos into cos square divided by क्या किया मैंने cos cube को I have split into these two, cos x and cos square. Then this and this cancel 1 plus this will be what? This is cos. I am sorry. Sin by cos will be this dx. Okay. Now anybody wants to help me? What can we do? Still we can simplify a little bit. Sin by cos. What is sin by cos here? This by this. Sin by cos is tan x into this is 1 by cos square. 1 by cos square will be sec square by 1 plus tan raised to power 4x dx. Okay. Now anybody will think. So what we can do is sec square x dx. 1 plus this can I write tan square x square. Is it possible? Correct. What I did is power 4 I have written square of a square. Okay. So can I write that tan square x is t? We are just assuming. Differentiate both sides. So it will be 2 tan x sec square x dx is dt by chain rule. Derivative of tan square will be ठीक है, now what? So this we can see clearly is a present in numerator. ठीक है, तो I can write tan x sec square x dx is dt by 2, and ये बोला पूरा का पूरा I got dt by 2, and this is 1 plus t square because I assumed it t, correct? Okay, so I can write it integration of 1 by 2 dt by 1 plus t square. And what is integration of this? Is nothing but tan inverse of t. I'm done. Integration. Just I have to put t back. This t back. I have to put t. So my answer is 1 by 2 tan inverse of tan square x. That's it. This is my answer. Okay? Now I am planning to put my limits because there were limits if you remember, correct? So there were limits 0 to pi by 4. If I put the limits pi by 4, है ना, first pi by 4, तो इधर देखिए what is tan pi by 4? Let me write down 1 by 2 out. तो tan inverse of tan square pi by 4 minus tan inverse of tan square 0. ठीक है, तो what I did here, pi by 4, I wrote upper, this is my upper limit here, minus lower limit, correct? I have put it. So 1 by 2, what is tan pi by 4? Is 1, correct? So it will be tan inverse of 1 minus tan inverse of 0 because tan 0 is 0, tan inverse of 0. 1 by 2, what is tan inverse of 1? Pi by 4 minus 0. Guys, to solve it, make sure your trigonometry is pretty good. Then only you will understand. Okay, otherwise you are wasting time here. Okay, so it will be pi by 8. 4 into 2 pi by 8. This is my answer. Okay, so you should have a good command on trigonometric formulas.